So in this video, we're gonna be talking about Neo, and the insane price target of $39. But let's just talk about a little history. So Neo launched in September 14, 2018, at $9.90, and then on March 1st, 2019, the stock crashed really hard. Why? Because the company came out and said that they are no longer pursuing their own factory and they're going to rely on third party for manufacturing their vehicles. And the stock tanked real hard, like real bad. And it went all the way down to as low as $1.19. If you picked it up at $1.19 or $1.50 or $1.51 and waited almost just a little bit more than a year, 6 months, you would have been in the money and super happy. Even you picked it up by like $2. So yeah, you would have been good. You would have been golden. And right now, Neo, I think, just in my opinion, is in a bubble because of Tesla. Tesla is dragging all the EV stocks to the upside in a massive way. And I also, this is just my opinion, but I think Neo has his own individual super rich billionaires that are probably from China, and that is pumping the stock right now, in my opinion only, because I can't make the logic of why the stock is going up so massively, why it's valued at $11.1 billion. And Yahoo gives it a $39 price target. I can't. No, I done my research. I'm really interested in why Yahoo gave it a $39 price target. I just don't get it. But maybe you guys want to comment down below. Let me know why you guys think that Neo deserves a $39 price tag, giving it a roughly $42 billion market cap. Explain in the comments below. I get Nikola is a $24 billion company and Neo is only at 10.6, and Nikola doesn't even have products yet, while Neo have cars. They have swap stations instead of electric chargers like Tesla, and they have racing cars, and Tesla doesn't even have I guess Tesla has the Roadster. So sorry, it's what is it? The really fast car, the first car they ever made. I forgot what it's called. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, if you're new to this channel and you just came across it by chance, I would appreciate a subscribe. You don't have to at the end of the day, but I'm trying to get my silver play button. So let's go on to Neo's biggest news. This was, if you bought this on this news and just hold it for a while, you would have been up massively, because this happened on November 5th, 2019. And we look at the chart of when November 5th happened. November 5th was right here. So the stock basically shot up on November 5th all the way up to from $1.43 all the way up to $2.43. And then it fell back. If you went and you bought that and you like, oh, I think Intel will transform this company into something big, right now you would have been up big time, like big time. But foresight that you missed out. But I think this is really important because this will tremendously improve the self-driving technology, putting him on the same level as Tesla, hopefully, because Intel's a pretty big giant. They have a lot of data, and they have a lot of money, and they put a lot of research into the self-driving technology. And they also bought a Mobileye, and now Neo's partnered up with them, so they're gathering data from China and Neo cars. So, and what I hope that, I don't know if this will happen, but I'm hoping that Solo will partner up with Mobileye, with Intel and Mobileye for their vehicles. I'm hoping that happens. I don't know. I would rather see Solo partner up with Tesla, because Tesla synergies with Solo would be tremendous. But Intel would not be a bad partner. I mean, I really think that if Solo wants to be a serious player in the EV space, I think they need to partner up with someone that has good technology into self-driving. And if Intel will benefit from this, from gathering data from all the Solo cars that are driving on the road. So this is a beneficial to both, if Solo was to partner with Intel, to Solo and Intel. But Mobileye is pretty big deal for NIO. So NIO on June 11th, 2020 raised 72 million US dollars at a price of $5.95. So this is guaranteeing them that they will last longer. Money is good. You always need money to operate and grow. So you can't go wrong with raising money. And usually when a company raises money, the stock price would tank. But this did the exact opposite, and the stock took off. And now it's at $9.38. Or after hours would be $9.67. So yeah, this is looking very positive. NIO delivers 10,331 vehicles in 3 months ending June 2020, exceeding the quality guidance. NIO delivered 3,740 vehicles in June 2020, setting a new monthly record. So yeah, this was very good news. This is the news that popped the stock to the upside in a big way. So this came out on July 2nd, and as we can see, Yahoo's frozen. So on July 2nd, July 2nd, the stock popped to $9 and just kept going up and up and up because of that news. But I honestly think this is just an overreaction to of investors. They're like, oh, we're gonna buy it on news. So that they basically bought this on news. But usually people like sell on news. This is buy on news event, but it's still pretty good. I mean, if we look at the last quarter, they did 3,883. While this quarter, in 1 month, they did the same amount of deliveries as they did in 1 quarter in 2020. But if we look at Q4 2020, it was 8,224. So NIO's deliveries are not guaranteed. Just because they had a really good quarter, it doesn't mean that there's going to be a big downturn in Q2, Q3 or Q4. Or eventually, one day down the road, their sales could go down dramatically. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this is the start of them ramping up sales. But even if they did ramp up sales, if we look at if we just look at the financials, this is their balance sheet, by the way. They have $862 million of cash, total current assets of $4.9 billion. But this is not in US dollars. This is in RMB. So this is in their currency. But in US, they would have about $899 million of total current asset, $279 million of cash and equivalent. Okay, so they have about $279 million of cash ending on March 31st. But then they also raised $77 million. So that would put them roughly around $450 million of cash, which is pretty strong. But if we look at the total long-term debt, they have about $743 million of debt. They have more debt than the total cash position, which is not very good. No, that's property and plant equipment. Sorry. Short-term borrowings is $442 million. So I guess the cash is roughly the same as the debt. total current liabilities of 1.7 billion, giving them a total shareholder equity of, they don't have it, but if you do some math, 2.1 minus 1.7, that is roughly $400 million of shareholder equity. Oh wait, total liabilities of 3 billion. This gives them a negative. This gives them a, oh wow, $1 billion of long-term borrowings. Wow, okay. This is worse than I thought. Wow, okay, so they have a negative shareholder equity of almost $1 billion, so that's pretty bad. And then we look at the earnings report for ending on, the Q4. They made about $2.68 billion of revenue, and then they came out with a gross loss of 253 million, so they have a negative gross margin, which is pretty bad. And this quarter is going to be, it's going to be slightly above this, maybe $3 billion of RMB. So that's not, that, and with probably a negative gross margin, these guys really need to flip a profit, or really need to go back into positive gross margin. And just looking at the financial statements and the balance sheet, it makes no sense to me for this company to be evaluated at $42 billion. I personally would not gamble that high. But right now, I do not have a position. I sold out of my NEO position because I saw profit and I took it and I sold it because I didn't think the stock would go any much higher. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this stock will just keep going higher and higher and higher, and the investors will totally ignore their financials and the balance sheet and just keep pumping money into the stock, just because. I don't know. Maybe because they have nice cars or something. I have no idea. But yeah, looking at the cars, they do look really nice. Like, this is the SUV. It looks really nice. A lot of Chinese families would want to buy, and on top of that, they're half the price of Tesla. That's probably the reason why they are that's the reason why they are losing money, because they don't manufacture their own car, first of all, and number two, they're selling cars cheaper than Tesla. That's why they're not flipping a profit. But yes, their cars look really, really nice, and they have battery swap stations, which generates them some revenue, and they also have some buildings for their NEO customers, building brand loyalty, which is pretty good. They also have a NEO app and stuff, so yeah. Anyways, and they also have a Formula 1 racer, which it looks kind of cool. Season temporary suspended. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. So I guess they don't really make NEO racing cars anymore, but I bet you NEO racing cars probably sell for a decent amount of money. Anyways, that's it for my video. And also, NEO racing cars also bring out the branding, right? If a racer won with this NEO racing car, the stock price would probably go up. But yeah, anyways, that's it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.